Welcome to The Real Factor. This is a podcast where we like to talk about movies, whether it's classic movies, whether it's modern day movies. But you know what? As much as we like to talk about movies, we just love TV, movies, everything. And we're going to break from that today and talk about the hottest show that's on Netflix right now. No, it's not Stranger Things. It's Wednesday.
And she's hot?
But that's for interpretation. But, you know, it's Jenna Ortega, so you make up your mind on that. But yeah, if you're not familiar with the show, it's based on the Addams Family. Well, Wednesday Addams. That's why the name is Wednesday. And it follows her going to a boarding school because she's getting into so much trouble at these other schools that no school will take her, or she doesn't last long. And so she gets sent to the boarding school, which ironically, her mother and father, Gomez and Morticia, went to when they were younger.
Oh, okay. So I have not seen this.
What?
Thor's watched the whole thing.
Yes.
I'm Ed.
I'm Thor.
You're Thor. You're Thor.
Yeah. So we're trying not to give any spoilers here based on this. It is an amazing show. I kind of wondered because, you know, when I grew up, I knew about the Addams Family, of course, but then my main Wednesday is Christina Ricci, you know. And when you look at how Wednesday Addams progressed from the TV shows, well, the initial cartoon in the 30s to the TV show in the 60s to her in the 90s, she kind of changed the way Wednesday Addams was. They gave her more of a role besides just being a child, a little character in there. She was kind of like psychotic in a way.
Right.
And Christina Ricci, who is actually in this show, she plays a different character. She doesn't play one of the Addams Family members, but she's in it and she's awesome. Not a spoiler, I guess, but she's a redhead, which I'm sure is just a wig, but it works.
Yeah.
But she's in here, so I thought it was kind of weird. Like, I wonder how Jenna Ortega, who plays Wednesday, deals with Christina Ricci, who played Wednesday.
Right.
You know, who most people think of when they think of Wednesday Addams. But it follows her going to this school. Morticia is played by Catherine Zeta-Jones. Yeah, you know, Wednesday's thinking that my mom wants me to follow in her footsteps. You know, I don't want to do that. I'm my own person. Yeah. She actually is writing a story. She's got a goal. She's trying to beat Mary Shelley, who wrote Frankenstein. She's probably can't say godfather of science fiction because she's a woman, but, you know, like the founder of science fiction. And so she has that. She comes to the Nevermore that has werewolves and vampires and people without faces and shapeshifters and everything else. And they have people that don't have abilities that kind of go there as well, which Christina Ricci doesn't have.
No.
And it follows her, you know, I don't want to give any spoilers.
We can give some. I mean, if it helps with the...
Yeah, I mean, she's trying to find her way at this school.
So is she high school or is this
It's high school.
Okay.
I mean, it's almost basically college, but it's, you know, she's, you know, I don't even know what year she is in here, whether she's a junior or senior or sophomore.
Yeah.
But it works. There's plenty of plot twist. I will tell you that the people they make you think is guilty of certain crimes, they lead it so much where you're like, okay, they're really pointing in this direction. Yeah. Like you think it's.
So is that what the over like the arc of the series is for this season? Is there like a murderer or something?
Yes.
Okay.
There's multiple murders. There's a character called Hyde. It's like Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah.
And the monster comes out.
So he lost half of himself.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. And so the real thing is you're trying to figure out who Hyde is, who's transforming into Hyde. And again, I won't give any spoilers, but they point you in the direction of one person pretty heavily. Yeah. But it could be about 4 other people, and you're like, okay.
They all kept trying to seek him out.
Well, yeah, they all did because they wanted to figure out. The sheriff wanted to find out who this guy. They kept telling the public it's a bear. It's a bear. I got you.
Okay, you got me. Okay,
yeah.
All right.
Sorry, I didn't react to your hide and seek.
I know.
But no,
dad jokes.
The casting, for the most part, is phenomenal.
Okay.
I do have one issue, and I'll be
tell me about the cast.
Ostracized, but I'll be blunt. Louis Guzman, who plays Gomez Addams.
Okay, yeah.
To me, this is just my opinion, and I have no bearing on anything at all, is the wrong choice for Gomez Addams.
He's kind of older. Well, I guess Catherine Zeta-Jones is older too.
Bite your tongue, but
she's older than me.
It doesn't matter that he's older or something like that. You know, Gomez Addams just brings a certain savoir-faire. You know, he brings something.
He's refined.
He's refined.
Yeah.
But he just doesn't bring it. He doesn't do it for me in that role.
Doesn't fit the mold of what the previous characterizations have been done.
Yeah, or maybe I see him as, you know, still the actor from...
He's no Raul Julia.
Yeah. But, you know, I mean, it's hard because, you know, I'm used to seeing him like Count of Monte Cristo and stuff like that. So I've got that typecast, I guess, or, you know, that thing.
Yeah.
And he was trying to be sophisticated and suave and everything, and it's just like, it's not working for me. So, yes, I'm going to get a lot of hate comments. Well, actually, any comments would be good. So, hate ones, bring them on. But, you know, Jenna Ortega, she was an amazing choice to play Wednesday. And I watched a little, not want to say documentary, but an interview with her and Tim Burton, who's directed 4 of the episodes. You know, she wasn't blinking in one scene. He goes, "Oh, you're never going to blink again. I don't want you to blink in any of your shots." And I didn't even pay attention to that when I was watching it, that she never blinks. It's always just there. You know, she's a writer. She plays the cello. She's good at fencing, which you would assume because, you know, she's an Addams.
Right.
But she just brings it. She's trying to help the sheriff out, trying to find out who the high is.
Do we get the other family members in this show?
Well, yeah, I mean...
Pugsley and...
You see Pugsley.
Oh
my gosh. Oh my gosh. Do you see... Oh, man. I don't remember, honestly, and I hate to say that. Oh, Thing? He's in the whole thing. No pun intended. But it's... and that's actually... It's not CGI. It's an actual person. His hand. He's a French artist. I think he's a French artist. If I'm wrong, I apologize. But he's an artist, and he wears a blue suit instead of a green suit.
Gotcha, yeah.
Because of the darker tones.
Yeah.
Something with the cinematography, the way you have to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he follows around. He does all the stuff. He warms up for hours beforehand.
Then they get George Costanza as the hand model.
Well, yeah, really. So he does that. Uncle Fester's in there. He's played by Fred Armisen.
Okay.
When Uncle Fester, and it's only for one episode, whenever he comes in and you see him, at first I was like, who is that? And then I was like, that looks like it's Fred Armisen. And of course I Googled it real quick, and it was. And then that's all I could see.
Yeah.
All I could see was Fred Armisen playing Uncle Fester instead of Uncle Fester, and that's Fred Armisen. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It was like watching him on Saturday Night Live. Now, he did a great job. Everything was great, you know, but it's just like...
So, one of my favorite shows is Stranger Things. Mm-hmm. And the one thing that I like about that is that all the episodes really kind of lead into the next one with a nice little cliffhanger. Is there something like that with this?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, it leads
it makes you want to go watch the next one.
Oh, in fact, you know, when you're watching it, and who on here, listening, watching, whatever, doesn't binge watch, you know, stuff on Netflix and everything, and it's 1 a.m. I gotta find this answer though, you know. And so you're like, I've got to watch, and you know, and people, the townspeople are trying to make fun of the people with the abilities, you know, that are at Nevermore, because they're afraid of them, they're scared of them.
So, did they make any mention about why they never put her there to begin with? If this is kind of where Mom and Dad went?
No, there's no mention of that.
Okay.
No, they just they wanted her to go there.
Yeah.
But
and I imagine that the costume designs were all really crazy.
Oh, they were tremendous.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they worked basically off of kind of Christina Ricci's look for her school uniform and everything like that, but then she has a dance, which right now the dance that she does, that she improvised, which does have some tie-ins back to this TV show dance and stuff like that. But that's actually blowing everything up, and there's people on TikTok and other
I've
stuff
heard
that are doing
the TikTok phrase.
And what I don't understand though, and I know you don't have the answer, maybe somebody who's listening does and can answer this. So in the show, the song is "Goo Goo Muck" by the Cramps, but when you watch on TikTok, and I've seen other things, they do a song by Lady Gaga. And they're still doing the same moves. I won't say it's got the same beat or anything, but it's like, why is that the song? And even if you Google it sometimes, your results might come up either way.
Yeah.
But in the show itself, when she does it, it's the Cramps, Goo Goo Muck.
Okay.
Which is from the 80s, And,
right.
And then you think about...
So when I try to do my TikTok version of the dance, I need to use the original.
Yes, you do.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would have loved to play it here. I would have probably... Try to do a little dance there, but nobody wants to see that.
You might have mucked it up.
Exactly. But this is a show, again, if you're a fan of the Addams Family, any part of it, you need to watch it. The first episode, you'll be hooked. If not...
And how many are there?
There's,
like 10?
4, 8.
8 episodes, and how long are they a piece? About half an hour? Or
they're like 45 minutes or something like that.
All right.
But it doesn't feel that way. Some shows, they'll drag on, and you're like, oh, we still got another 20 minutes. This one, you're like, dang it, it's over?
Well, I know it's already been renewed for season 2,
Good.
Obviously. But I think it's probably a good year away for that. But you've now got me hyped to go watch it.
Well, good
thing to go do over Christmas break. We'll just, interchange between Wednesday and Yellowstone.
Yeah, really.
So, all right. So, what do you think about Wednesday? Have you seen it? Do you prefer Tuesday better? All right. But if anything, please like, subscribe, hit that little bell notification down below so you never miss another podcast from The Real Factor. And
The
with that,
Real Factor.
we will see you later. Bye.